Mega Mike the Movie Man back with another mega review. Today we are going to be reviewing Zola. And I'm going to be showing off my Blu-ray slipcover as well. Just going to be going through what the case looks like in the disc as well with a movie review of it. So this is the front cover of Zola. But before we get into that, make sure you take a chance to subscribe to the channel as we do tons of movie content, movie news, movie reviews, movie rankings. We do physical media reviews like we're doing today. 4Ks, Blu-rays, slipcovers, steelbooks, collector box sets, you name it, we cover it on the channel. So definitely subscribe. But here is the slipcover once again of the movie Zola. This is a A24 film. And if you know anything about A24 films, they're a little different. It's not what you usually get out of, a normal film. But take a look at that. That's the spine. And then also you can see on the back. Doesn't come with a lot of special features or anything like that. It comes with one little making of documentary type of bonus in the special feature, which is good for what it is. Kind of gives you a little bit more background context, but not a lot of great special features here. Very, very limited. I noticed that on a lot of A24 films, the physical copies are very limited on special features. So a little disappointing on that. Inside, it has the same cover as the front. And look at the back. Same thing as the slipcover. And then, if you open it up, you got the disc on the inside. Take a look at the disc. Very simple, very basic. Just a Zola on there. Nothing special, nothing out of the ordinary. Very, very simple. So that's what it looks like. Now to get into the movie review of this one. And this is going to be spoiler free. So if you haven't seen the movie, no worries. We're going to keep this one completely spoiler free. Just going to give my basic overview and general thoughts of the movie. Now, I really didn't know what to expect from this movie when I first started watching it. I heard good things about the movie. I heard a couple negative things about the movie. Some people thought it was overrated. But I also heard really good things like, hey, this could be a Best Picture nominee. So I'm like, wow, gotta check this one out, see what I think of it. So it's a very simple premise of a story, but it's based on actually real life Twitter and Reddit threads from some years ago. And that was really interesting to see how they could make a movie out of that kind of story based on these threads. And so basically it's a story that follows a couple of exotic dancers and kind of a road trip they go on in the weekend. And like it says on the front cover, if you take a look at it, you see there at the bottom, buckle up for the wildest road trip of your life. It definitely is a wild road trip, I'll tell you that much. A lot of things I saw that I wasn't expecting to see. I'll leave it at that. So, yeah, it's a very raw, intense type of movie, very dramatic. So, if you're not into those kinds of movies, then you won't like this one. But if you like the more dramatic pieces, real life stories, with a little hint of thriller in there, then this might be a movie you want to check out. But it's an A24 film, like I said, so you're getting something a little bit different. This is not a mainstream blockbuster type of movie. So it's a different audience for this one, I would say. So if you like A24 films, if you've seen any of those kind before, then this fits into that same kind of DNA. But if you're more just into big blockbuster action type of movies, then yeah, I would say stay away from this. But for a dramatic piece, this movie is well done. The filming is excellent in it. And I believe they actually used real film instead of going digital with it. just because it looked very grainy in the image. So it didn't look clean like a digital scan. It looked like it was film. At least that's what the graininess of the image told me. Could be wrong there, but I think it was on film. Really interesting choice for the director to choose. But the actors in this movie do a great job. The cast here does a great job playing their characters. They're very interesting. They have different personalities, and their personalities shine through. Some of them are a little bit more comedic, some of them are a little bit more serious, but they kind of play off each other and have this kind of dynamic. So it keeps you invested in the characters. You want to see, hey, what's going to happen to them on this road trip? Is everything going to turn out safe at the end of the weekend? Are they going to get home safe? You know, what's going to fully happen here? And this movie does pick up in intensity. So, starts off a little bit slower, does pick up in some intensity. And like I said, there's a lot of, raw moments in this movie, which is not going to be for everyone. I can see people just being like, okay, yeah, this is not the movie I'm looking for. This is not the type of movie I'm into, and just turning it off. So, like I said, I'm not going to recommend this. For a lot of people, it's a very adult type of movie. So just, know what you're getting into. But as a dramatic piece, a dramatic film, I think overall it is done well. For what it's trying to go for, it definitely does it well enough. So, like I said, it's going to be for a very specific audience. On if I were to recommend it to you, you know what type of movies you'd like, and if you would maybe like this one. So that's going to do it for today's movie review of Zola. Once again, this was my general thoughts on the movie Zola. If you like this type of content, let me know in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. Did you see this movie? Are you planning to see this movie? Let me know what you think about it. Or what other movies are you more into so I can put those reviews onto the channel as well. So let's have that conversation down below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. And this is Mega Mike, the movie man out here reminding you, make every day